We had a chance to take a look at him in action. Dharmendra Singh Yadav from New Delhi is 22 years old. He's had a glittering amateur career. He's been an Indian national champion, bronze and silver medalist in the Asian Championships, a Commonwealth Games bronze medal in the Auckland Games of 1990, and he's won medals in international tournaments staged in Cuba. In 1992, he was hailed as the most promising boxer in Asia. As an amateur, boxing has taken him all around the world, but now here in London, he tries to make the big step forward to the professional ranks. His trainer is a well-respected man here, Joe Ryan.
Dharmendra Singh, I believe, will become very soon flyweight champion in the world within 2 years. It's my true belief.
He really can be as good as that?
Yeah, I think so. He's got all the strengths and attributes to be that way, and I believe I can coach him to be that way.
What's the most important thing that he's got to remember as he makes his way along that path?
He's on a mission. He's got to prove it to his home people that we've got a champion in the making here. I've taught him the ways of my training, which I consider very, very good. And he's adapted very well. My strength as a coach is defense. He had attack, but his defense wasn't as I would have had it. And I believe that you know, in time, I'll make him one of the best defensive fighters in the world. It's the first of the Indian fighters at the top that's coming through. He's got the strengths and the attributes and the dedication to go through to the top, and I believe I can take him there.
Dharmendra may have mastered boxing, but, well, the English has got a little way to go. Unusually, though, in this sport, he is a modest and likeable young man.
My best, my footwork, and speed, and right hand.
Right hand?
Yeah, right hand.
Who are your idols? Who are the people you want to be like?
First I like Muhammad Ali, and then when I come in London, I see Naseem Hamed. Naseem Hamed. He's a very good boxer, very good agility, ability, and his eyes very set. He's always looking forward.
When he first arrived, he came off a plane and came straight to the gym. Obviously, he was nervous, couldn't speak the language terrifically well. He's away from home, probably the first time he's been to London. He was obviously nervous, but we took him in, as we do at the Peacock, with all fighters, no matter where they come from. He's a Peacock man now. He's learnt little bits of English, and his dedication has come through where he's part of the family now.
And how good does everybody think he can be then? What do you think he can achieve?
Well, I spoke to numerous trainers that have been in watching him and working with him. He's got all the qualities to become a world champion, John. There's no doubt. He's proved at amateur how good he can be. In that flyweight division, I personally, even as we sit here now, could not see anybody out there in the world, even though he's not had his first professional fight, that will beat this guy. I think he will be an Indian version of Naseem Hamed. I think that the fans in India will be paying homage to him within the next 12 months, because I believe the guy's got what it takes to become flyweight champion of the world.
So you can tell that the boxing people of the Peacock Gym rate him as a very, very good prospect indeed. And if they say so, really, you'd better believe it. And this is the message that Dharmendra wants to send to the people of India.
It's one of the best gyms around, and it's fully packed to the brim with some of the latest equipment with expert trainers at hand. Believe it or not, it costs a mere £7.50 a year to join. Duke tells us why the gym is so successful and of the commitment of the people that run it.
Asian people are very astute, very clever business people, and are beginning to become, as per the example that you've got on film here today with the Asian boxers that have come in. I believe that there will be an Asian world champion. I don't know whether it will be Sugar Raj or whether it will be one of the other two, but I do believe that from the trio that have come from India, one will become a world champion, and I think that's something that the Indian public that live in this country should get behind them and jack to Punjabi until they get to victory. That's what I believe. Come out in force, support your Asian fighters, and you know, I believe that, that being in the facility they've got here, which we believe is the best in the world, with the best trainers and the best facilities, that, you know...
Can you give me the names of the boys that can be world champions here?
Yeah, of the three that I've seen training,